Hi, it's Nicole. I read just under half of Madame Bovary, and most of it is a portrait of an extremely dissatisfied woman. So in today's video, I will try to explain why she's dissatisfied, first of all, and then secondly, is that dissatisfaction justified, and do I feel sorry for her? And then thirdly, I'll have a quick guess what the second half of the story is going to be about. So briefly, the story so far. A farmer's daughter, a young woman called Emma, married a young man called Charles, who was the village doctor. And Emma became Madame Bovary. But very soon after they got married, Emma decided she made a mistake and she was not happy about her life or her husband. So why? To start with, it's because of the novels she reads. So after Catherine Morland from Northanger Abbey, here's another woman who's badly affected by reading novels. So what kind of novels does she read? They were about love, lovers, loving, martyred maidens swooning in secluded lodges, postilions slain every other mile, horses ridden to death on every page, dark forests, aching hearts, promising, sobbing, kisses and tears, little boats by moonlight, nightingales in the grove, gentlemen brave as lions, tender as lambs, virtuous as a dream, always well dressed, and weeping pints. And what kind of people does she admire? Emma saw an old man who dropped food down his front. He was too old to speak or hear, so an image far from glorious. But this man, so they said, had been the lover of Marie Antoinette. He had led a tumultuous life of debauchery and dueling, of wages made and women abducted, had squandered his fortune and terrified his whole family. Again and again, Emma's eyes kept coming back to this old man with the sagging lips, as though to something wonderfully majestic. He had lived at court and slept in the bed of a queen. What kind of world does she want to live in? Because of the influence of Walter Scott's novels, she would have liked to live in some old manor house like those mistresses of castles in beautiful dresses under their trefoiled Gothic arches, spending their days elbows on the parapet and chin in hand, looking out far across the fields for the white-plumed rider galloping towards her on his black horse. She also loved the beautiful world outside, like the engravings on books of landscapes in England, Scotland, Turkey, Greece and Italy, anywhere but the French countryside. So what kind of life does she actually live? Her life with Charles didn't fulfill any of her fancies. She waved goodbye to her husband every morning before he went to work. She played piano, did some sketches, had a walk along the path in the countryside. But countryside, the life was so boring. She soon stopped playing piano, she stopped drawing, she stopped even running her house or reading her novels. She got seriously depressed very soon. And Charles was not a hero in her novels. Charles' conversation was as flat as any pavement. Everyone's ideas trudging along it in their everyday clothes, rousing no emotion, no laughter, no revelry. When he was living in Rouen, he said he had never ventured to the theatre to see the company from Paris. He couldn't swim, or fence, or shoot, and he wasn't able to explain one day a riding term which she had come across in a novel. So the novel's causing trouble again. A man surely ought to know everything, ought to excel in a host of activities, ought to initiate you in the energies of passion, the refinements of life, all its mysteries. But this man knew nothing, taught nothing, desired nothing. From Madame Bovary's point of view, Charles had no hobby, no ambition, and no witty words. He was not elegant, he was not stylish, he didn't care about his appearance very much, and he had unsophisticated habits, and he grew fat and ugly. So I hope by this point you can tell a little bit why she is not satisfied. She wanted glamour, passion and drama. Her ideal love is thrilling, sensational and romantic. She dreamt a life in a big city, in Paris, where there were noisy streets and buzzing theatres and ballrooms with a witty, charming, distinguished, handsome man. She wanted a perfect hero in a perfect setting and herself to be the heroine of a sentimental novel. But obviously her life was nothing like the novels. The more she looks at Charles, the more she grew cold towards him, and she just couldn't believe or accept how different the reality was. So do I feel sorry for her? On one hand, yes, I know what she means. It's a very dull and repetitive life. Same people, same views, same routine, day after day, with no prospect of any changes. And I think more importantly, two things. She has no friend. She wanders up and down the house all day long, all by herself, with no one to speak to at all. And secondly, she has no employment. Madame Bovary Senior, so Charles' mother, once wisely points out that her illness, as in Emma's illness, is a result of stuffing her head with nonsense, as in reading novels, and leading a life of idleness. Those are the exact two things Samuel Johnson prescribes to fight against depression. Be not idle, be not solitary. Whereas Emma is both idle and solitary. She has nothing to occupy her mind, nothing honorable like helping the poor to keep her mind and body busy and gives her a sense of satisfaction. And she has no one to share her bitter thoughts with. She only has daydreams to dwell on. No wonder she's going mad. Yes, on one hand, I do feel sorry for her, but on the other hand, I really want to say to her, stop blaming it all on others or on fate. Open your eyes and see how fortunate you are already. You have a kind, hard-working, respectable husband who adores you. You have a safe home, a secure income, and a very decent lifestyle. And you are young and healthy with every hour of every day to make use of. So open your eyes and see what you've got already and be thankful. Think of the people in your village more and think less about yourself. So lastly, where is the story going? Madame Bovary is having her second affair, and I don't think this will be the last one. I look forward to seeing three things specifically in the second half of the story. First thing, how is she going to get herself there? A dazzling life in Paris with a charming man, and what kind of price she has to pay to get herself there. And second thing is the relationship between the husband and the wife, how it's going to develop, especially when Charles finds out about her affairs. Will he stay faithful and take her back when she's ruined and despised? Or will he leave her as a punishment? But having said that, will she come to ruin? Maybe she will actually prosper, all her dreams will become true. She becomes the mistress of an aristocrat and becomes the center of attention in the Paris society. Who knows? But that links to the third thing. How will the author deal with an immoral woman? What kind of ending will the author give her? Which I find very interesting, because apparently the story of Madame Bovary was deemed so lifelike that many women at the time claimed they were the model for his heroine. But the author insisted, Madame Bovary, c'est moi. So he's saying it's about himself. So I'm really curious about how he's going to deal with her at the end. It's almost like, how is he going to deal with himself? So I'm really looking forward to reading that, and I can't wait. So I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next one.